is rap music.
It's another alleged gameplay video. Welcome back. Another TV, another perspective. Yes, this is Hydrophobia. Quite an old game now on the Xbox 360. I think it's compatible with the One, or the new trendy way of saying it is the One family these days. But we are playing this on an original 360. A very original, one of the earliest ones. Yeah. But anyway, guys, welcome back. Make yourself as comfortable as possible in the game room. I do not own this. I've got a kind of remote recollection that you can get this in physical form. Maybe you can't. I honestly don't know. But yeah, this was on Games for Gold a few weeks ago. You've probably got it if you've got the Ultimate Game Pass deal. And when this came up, I thought I'd really interested in playing this. So I've kind of heard good and bad things about this. I played this many years ago on a demo. Do you remember those good old days when pretty much every game had a demo that you could download, both on PlayStation Network and on Xbox Live? But yeah, so I had the demo on the PS3. Believe it or not, it's actually still installed on my PS3. And I was always kind of intrigued. Never ever got around to playing it. I think it might have been digital only thinking about it, which is possibly why back then I was a little bit reluctant to buy it. Anyway, then I read the kind of numerous issues the game had, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the 360 version was the better version. There was something wrong. It might be the other way around, but on one of the platforms there was something quite seriously wrong with the game, and certain issues were addressed for the rival platform. Maybe the other way around, guys. But yeah, it is as you can imagine, it's a very watery game. The world has gone to pot. The elite, call them the elite, those few that are going to rebuild society kind of exist on this ship. The name of this ship escapes me. It's this massive, like, double-hulled super ship. And in the usual cliched way, these terrorists take over this ship, and you play this character, and you've got to take them all on. So yeah, it was more, in the end, guys, it was more of a chore than anything else. I wanted to finish it. I started it. It's a very short game. You'll download this in next to no time. But it is flawed in so many ways. I like the idea of the water dynamics. There's some nice graphical touches sometimes. I like the way that works, but so many things have not been implemented correctly for me. You get the ability to hack certain items. That's of interest if you like, but the actual exploration is literally, it is just a painting by numbers exercise. You will have an icon. You follow the icon for everything, and you look through this kind of PDA device, and you can see these codes on the walls. But again, you don't really have to do any exploration because you've always got a marker to lead you there, even for things like that. So that takes that element of enjoyment out of it as well. There wasn't any kind of game-breaking bugs or anything else, but the game, I think, it was possibly trying to do too much with the water. And yeah, I mean, I really don't mind low frame rates, but as long as they're consistent. It's when a game kind of dips down kind of radically, and you know, the frame rate really changes all over the place. I find that hard going, and it really does suffer from that. I'm not quite sure what it would be like on the Xbox One. Can't see it being much better, to be honest with you. And that's pretty much it. And then, guys, I get to the ending, and it's just terrible. I think it's in 3 chapters. I never realised I'd come to the end of the 3rd chapter. And the way it dealt with the ending, I was sitting there assuming, oh, maybe I haven't completed the 3rd chapter. So the next second, I mean, this will tell you how kind of unresolved and badly acted the ending was. The next second, the end credits start rolling. I'm like, really? You've got to be kidding. So yeah, I mean, as I said, it was pretty much a chore to finish it, just out of curiosity. It has so much potential. It just missed the mark on so many points, this one. Love the idea of the water dynamics. Quite a brave attempt to do something like that, but way off the mark in so many ways. And then when you finish the game, you unlock something called Challenge Room. I couldn't for the life of me work out what I was doing. I think you have to find rubber ducks, but even that element is flawed, because you then get the introduction of this kind of superpower, if you like. No explanation as to why you've got that power. You don't have it, as far as I know, in the main game. Why don't you have it? I don't know. But she can manipulate water, so she can lift it, she can create waves. But you don't have that in the main game. That is just crazy. And then you can find these rubber ducks. I never finished it. I got too frustrated by then. And when I did shoot one of the rubber ducks off of this steel girder, the rubber duck fell into the water. Now, what does a rubber duck do? It floats, yeah? Yeah, can we all agree on that? No. This thing went straight to the bottom like a piece of lead. So, yeah. Frustration. I walked away from that challenge room. Didn't quite know what the hell I was supposed to be doing. Again, the idea of that superpower, why was it not implemented in the main game? It was just an afterthought, but there you go. But guys, thanks for watching as per usual. That's Hydrophobia on the 360. One that we have completed it. It's a very short game. You might even manage it in one sitting. But it runs, it works. You won't find yourself, you know, rage quitting because of any kind of game-killing bug or anything else. It's got some novel features, and it does have a few moments. But there you go, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Oh, come on. We wouldn't have chosen you otherwise. Everything will be fine. You're just what we're looking for.
With a little loving care, all our pistachio nuts open up eventually. Because there's OK nuts and there's KP nuts.